What's up, guys? It's Talia. I am back to do a flip through of the Ultimate Cross Stitch Birds. This was, I kind of ordered this special after seeing an advertisement for it in the Cross Stitch Gold magazine, the most recent one that I got anyway. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through of this. It says 207 designs, but a lot of designs are actually in the same pattern, or in the same chart. The first one that we're going to get to is going to be, it is kind of featured on the cover. It's called Birds of, they're calling the section. Let me preface this by saying that these magazines, will title a section something, but it's not the title of the actual piece. So, I'm just going to say the title of the section. That'll keep me from having to look at the actual pattern name. The first one we have is Birds of Beauty, and this is by Leslie Tier. You have this big piece right here, but then you also have a bookmark, and looks like a coaster. I think that's probably one of my favorites. The next one we have is Majestic Peacock by Leslie Tier as well. They've stitched this on black. I find it interesting that they give you the amount of stitching time. They say stitching time approximately 60 hours. There's metallic threads and beadwork in that one, by the way. Paisley Peacock by Shannon Wasseleaf. And just for the sake of it, there's a advertisement for the Christmas Ultimate Cross Stitch Christmas. If anybody's interested. The next one is Regal Kingfisher by Susan Bates. And we have Springtime by Maria Diaz. And they give a tip that says, although it looks great on a cushion, this blue tip would also work well in a chunky wooden pine frame. Then we have Time to Stitch by Leslie Tier. Have to be careful, the pattern for that last one is on the other page. Then we have Woodland Birds by Deborah Page. We have Flutter and Fly by Fiona Baker. I hate when I put these things like on the... But you get the idea. Then we have Golden Greetings by Shannon Wasseleaf. Those are really pretty. We have Bright Beauties by Susan Bates. Some birds and teacups. And we have Love is in the Air, and there's more little motifs here than they show in the cover picture. This has quite a few motifs. You have the one in the middle here, then you have the one on the box, and this little one back here. Like so, there's a few more motifs in this section. It says stitching time approximately 4 to 10 hours each. Yeah. I'm just going to hold this up real quick. Like that. That's the other ones that are in there. Then we have Little Quackers. And that is by Maria Diaz. Sorry. Then we have Lay a Little Egg by Jenny Barton. Some chicken patterns. For those of you that like chickens. And it does also give you instructions on how to make the egg cozy. That they have one in the picture there. The little egg cozy. They give you instructions on how to make that. Then we have Snow Geese of Tuscany. Makes me think of Katie the Stash Queen. And that is by Carol Thornton. I keep forgetting to tell you guys who it's by. Then we have Vibrant Hummingbird by Susan Bates. Another one that they have on the cover. I would want to frame that in something round, not square. It's just me. Then we have Island Delights by Amanda Butler. Then we have Flight of Fancy. I think, yeah. Flight of Fancy by Doreen Jones. Cute little bird. And this one, I think I really like this one too. This one's also by Doreen Jones, and calling it Birds of Paradise. Look at the colors in that; it's so vibrant. You don't even need to use them as a card; they're just that pretty. Then we had Feathered Friends by Susan Bates. Then we have Tropical Twist. This is by Jenny Barton. And this is a whole alphabet of letters. They're not showing all of them, obviously. Each letter has its own little bird. And that's what it looks like. This is called Pelican and Friends. There's not really much of a cover design for these. These are by Lucy Heaton. That's what they show. That's what they show. This is one of those occasions where they have multiple birds right there, and you can stitch whichever one you like. Then we have Hoopoe and Chums, the same type of section. Multiple bird motifs in the same section. These are by Leslie Tier. And there's those. Then we have Cozy Owls. Be careful because the pattern is on the other side. These are by Jane Schofield. So cute. I can't even, especially with that guy right there, I can't even. We have Blackwork Beauties by Leslie Tier. I think these are one of my favorites as well. Y'all know I love Blackwork. Sorry. Then we have Up in the Sky. This is another section of little motifs. There's some examples here. And there's a better look at them. Here's another page of them. We have Sweet Tweets. Let's try not to get tongue-tied on that one. This is a whole alphabet. And it is by Lucy Heaton. And we have Little Helpers, also by Lucy Heaton. Let's see, got these other ones down here too. Don't forget about those. We have Bird Song by Susan Bates. Then we have Happy Birthday. And even though these have specific numbers on them, you really could. They do include the number, all the numbers, so that you can say, in case you wanted to use this one for somebody's 21st birthday, you could do that. So you can put whatever number you want to on each one. Oh, and those are by Doreen Jones, by the way. That may be it, actually. Or maybe one more. Yes, we have one more, I believe. Let me make sure this is it. Nope, not quite. Then we have Winter Wonderland. I hate when they put these things on the center. I'm going to try to show you this. That one that's along the center of the page that you can't half see most of it is that one. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. And then finally, by Doreen Jones, we have Budgie Buddies. So cute. And that is going to be it for this edition. That is it for this edition. Again, this is the Ultimate Cross Stitch Birds. You should still be able to get it. I will include a link down below if it's still available. If not, just try to look for eBay, Etsy, you know, the usual. So that's going to be it for this episode of my channel. So, till later, guys, I will see you then. Bye. If I can ever get this thing to stop.